Today is March the 7th, 2021. And I was doing my state taxes last night, and it was disturbing the amount that I would have to pay. I didn't realize it would be that amount, and I really need the funds to stay with me, right? But I owed them this amount. My federal turned out to be okay, but the state, it's a small amount, but to me, it's a large amount. And so my back was hurting when I was figuring this out. The stress was all in my back. I was sick. I had some tears. There was some laughter. I even laughed. I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when things go wrong, right? So I told the Lord, forget it. I'm just gonna, look at some TV and put that out my head. I can't change it, right? But before I did that, it was like, let me go look at the IRS and view my previous um, income tax account, right? Because they had 2017, 2018, they didn't have 2019, right? And I had to call, right, at the end of last year, and the lady said, well, yeah, they got the taxes, but they made an error. So at the beginning of January, they correct those errors. Within like 6 weeks, they'll correct the errors and it should be there. So I wanted to get into my account and view it, 19, because I'm thinking, maybe I can get the stimulus money and that would help and replace what I'm giving here. Couldn't even get into the IRS. Some code they want, it was just dumb. They wanted to text a code and it's like, that's a landline number. So I couldn't even get in there. It was just, So finally, it was a lot of stress that I was trying to set aside. My body was hurting from the stress that I was trying to set that aside, look at some TV, put that off my mind because I'm trying to improve my steps, right? And not moping rope in something I can't change. So I watched a little YouTube, but I was hurting so badly that I decided I better go to bed. I better go to bed. So I went to bed, and then I woke up at 3 and I was really tugged on to get up, read scripture and all that. And I really didn't want to. And I laid there for the longest. But finally I got up and read the scripture. And and I was telling the Lord, fine, Jesus, you didn't have that much here yourself, right? You didn't have money, right? And when you did help people, you healed them. There was someone, I don't know, it was Matthew. I didn't go back and look for the scriptures that they needed tax money. I don't know. Told them to go get money was in the fish. Whoever, whichever one that was, disciple, I don't know. But he pretty much, he gave everybody what they needed, And so I was telling them, um, I decided I was going to be with you, Jesus. And even if you didn't have a lot of money, God is wealthy. He's the beginning and the ending, right? So he's wealthy. But even if you didn't have any money, I sided with you because of what you stood for, right? As well as what he promised us. But what you stood for, even if Satan, I was saying, had all the money and you didn't have any, I sided with you because dot, dot, dot. And I went to bed and I felt good about that. And I had this dream. And I'm just going to cut to the chase because I have things to do. Okay. So there was a lot of stuff happening. I was in this room. This lady come with kids. She was talking to me. She was hugging me. And, I had to go because I had to catch a plane. Excuse me. And so we hugged and I left. And as I was walking, I had to walk to a certain terminal to get inside the airport. I was on the outside for whatever reason. And so as I was walking, I'm thinking, now watch it be the airplane that left because I felt that I was late and I missed it. I'm going to get there and they're going to say, oh, you missed the plane. But that plane did not arrive, right? And I'm thinking all this in my head, and then I'm going there, or they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, you missed the plane. The plane then got to its destination, right?" And then I'm thinking, but then I'm gonna get on this plane, and it's gonna be missing. I was thinking all this in the dream. So, excuse me. So as I was walking, I walked down these steps, and I saw a quarter, and I kept going. In this life, and I see a quarter, I'm picking that quarter up. I kept going, which is not like me. So I felt guilty. A little conviction came. So I came back, stooped down, picked up the quarter, and then it was more quarters. Then I picked up them quarters. Then it was more quarters. Then I picked up them quarters. Then there was more quarters. And then I'm seeing coins that like it was old, and I just knew they were something. Then I was picking up those. And then I'm just picking and picking. Then this lady come by, and she was talking to me, and I was just trying to listen to her, and I'm picking up coins, and then I realized I'm thinking she's looking at me, what is she doing, picking up all these little coins? But I had to say, I'm so sorry. I just get every time I tried to pick up the coins, there was more here and there. But I was letting her know I was listening. She said that's okay, and I was just picking them up and picking them up and picking them, and it was just it never ceased to end. The quarters kept being there, and so I woke up, and so I guess you can get anything out of this dream. This is one of my teaching dreams. You can get anything out of this dream. Anybody can, and it's going to be different, right? And the two things that I just happened to do, I didn't even dig hard, but I wrote down was God can take a little and make it big. He can make it big. And the other one was to be careful what we look down on, right? And so it's interesting to me that after I told the Lord, look, it's okay. I'm going to give the money. I'm going to let it go, right? Then I went back to bed and I received this dream. I didn't receive it first, and I learned from it. I had to surrender, let go of the money, and then there was God to reinforce, right? And so that's my dream I'm sharing with you. And I know I'm trying to run off because I want to take a shower and wash my hair. My hair needs washing. Not going anywhere, but so. But I wanted to share that because I don't get much to share, and so I'm always remember my dreams are my dreams. They're just dreams. I'm not. The Lord do give me dreams where they teach me, right? Um, but they're just dreams, okay? And I do get dreams where I have to pray for people. I'm still praying for the gambling man. It just broke my heart to see him in the elevator on the floor. I still pray for him from time to time. And it's not just him, it's symbolic. Anybody that's in that situation that been lost like everything, or they're drinking too much or whatever it is. So my dreams are important. Oh my gosh, I have this big bird that's done flew on my balcony, sitting there, huge. Okay, so you guys have a great day and take care of yourself. And again, for you that check in, all of you that check in for my few little videos and stay a bit, thank you very much and have a great day.